Pillowtalk with Yaz on Class 95's Love Songs.
In the studio for the last about hour and 20 minutes or so, we've had Kumar.
Yes.
Hello. So nice of you to come in, and we're nearly the end already. I'm so sad.
Yeah, this is like one of those very fun interviews.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, you do a lot of observations, and I want to hear from you the do's and don'ts of any relationship from what you've observed, according to Kumar.
Okay.
Yes.
The do's first or the don'ts first?
What do you think?
Okay, let's do the don'ts first.
Yeah, negative first and then end off on a more positive note. I like that, yes.
Don'ts.
Strategy.
What you don't do in a relationship.
Yes.
What you don't do. You don't buy presents that don't mean anything to the person.
Even if they really like it.
No, if they like it, yeah. But I've seen just not even a relationship, even a friend relationship. Even if it's my friend, I don't buy my friend who is fat something with stripes.
Well, vertical stripes could
Yeah, but I've seen horizontal stripes as well. And I don't buy for my friend who's getting married pots and pans. I've seen it in Indian weddings,
But maybe because they're getting married, setting up home, need to cook.
Yeah, but they know what to do with their own house. And if you're in love, you don't buy things for the sake of buying. That's so wrong. That's
Okay.
number one. That means you don't understand the person well.
Okay.
And the other don'ts are like, don't pretend something that you're not in a relationship. Be honest. Don't make it look like, okay, this is the first date, so I have to look really, really good, and then eventually, it's like, oh my God, I'm seeing the real you.
But you must make an effort still, lah.
You have to make an effort, but don't put up a front that you're not.
Okay.
Be yourself.
Put your best foot forward, but don't put a pseudo veil over yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
Whether the guy or the girl, whichever way.
Okay.
And don't talk about other girls. Don't talk about, oh my God. It's wrong. And the same thing for the girl. Don't talk about other guys,
Right.
You don't say, oh my God, the guy is better looking, He's dressed up so much nicer than you. You don't do that.
So don't compare your partner to somebody else.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I've got experiences where I've got guy friends with their girlfriends, and my hair is really long, and they will say, you see, I told you, see, long hair looks better, right? Look at you, cut your hair. It's wrong. It's just wrong. You don't put a person in a spot. And the other don'ts are like,
oh, got a lot of don'ts, huh?
oh, sorry.
Okay. No, continue.
Don't exhibit. Don't French kiss forever. Don't do things like that. Get a room.
So no PDAs.
You can, but sometimes it just gets out of hand. Like French kissing for attention, or doing anything like groping each other in public.
Right. I think I saw a newspaper article recently about teenagers in their school uniforms.
Yes, I've seen it. Like
Why would I ever get to see all these things?
Because
I don't.
you sleep and you work at night. And I've seen kids in uniform and like they're so tan, They're like the girl, like, oh, kiss me a lot. Then you're like, hey, cannot. Hey, kiss me a lot. Like, so irritating. Uniform. I mean, this government should have a rule that school students should, after school, go home. Uniform should not be allowed in shopping centers.
Oh, I think
some schools have it already, It's a inter-school rules. They catch you in a shopping center wearing school uniform, you get punished in school.
I think I had that when I was back in school. Something.
Yeah. I don't want to compare those days and now. A lot of parents do that when the child doing something. It's like, my time.
Right.
You can't do that. When you do my time, they don't understand. So same thing,
Okay. So no PDAs, huh?
No
Get a
PDAs.
room.
The do's.
Yes, the do's. Ending
do's.
off on a more positive note. Yes.
Open a car door for your girl.
Right.
Because a lot of men don't do that.
That's true.
Nowadays, when they open a car door, the car is new. Bring her to somewhere show her the places that you like to go. Hang out together. Spend more time. It is not about, I want to meet your mother. It is not about that. It's more than that. You have to show your girl or your friend or whoever in a relationship, whatever relationship, that she or he is important.
Right.
To you. A very small gesture would mean a lot. Not just by buying a diamond ring. It's more like just touching or stroking her or him, whichever. And I think that would show that, a cat, when you manja with the cat, the cat will like, same thing, you need to show that. Don't just assume that everything is okay.
Right, because Singaporeans are not quite, expressive.
The government did a survey and found that the Singaporean married couples only have sex once a month.
Really?
I'm not joking. Came out in the papers.
Oh, I didn't read that one.
Yes.
When was that?
Long time ago. About 3-4 months back.
Oh dear, that's not good.
That's not good. I mean, not just sex. I mean, that means you don't even go intimate. So,
intimacy is not about sex all the time.
Yeah, not about sex. So it doesn't have to lead into sex. You have to do that.
Touching, holding.
Yeah, every morning you wake up and look at your wife and say, or girlfriend or whoever, you say, I love you. And before you sleep, I love you. Girlfriend, boyfriend, message.
Even if you don't mean it?
You have to mean it.
Hey, I love you.
No lah. A lot of people do that, you see. But it's very sad. And once you're after 40, that doesn't mean, once you have a child, doesn't mean that you lose everything, the intimacy with your husband or your wife. A lot of married couples do that. When
They lose focus.
They lose focus.
Why they were together in the first place.
And then they end up, the whole love end up to the kid. And they forget about themselves.
Right.
You need to still go out and have your own candlelight dinners. It's very, very important.
Right.
And after 40, a lot of women stop giving their husband because they think no point. But it's very important. That's the reason why a lot of people are having an affair.
Because after this, your child's going to leave one day.
Yes. It's just crazy because I have people who are just, and they think that, okay, this kid is going to take care of me. You can't do that.
Because there's too much pressure on the poor kid.
On the kid and for yourself. Because if your kid comes out the other way, it's backfire, And then you're left alone. By the time you're 50, 60, you realize that, I didn't go and find a life for myself. Especially those single mothers.
Right.
Oh shit, I didn't go and find a life for myself. Now I'm stuck.
And you can't. And you don't know where to start.
Yeah, you don't know where to start. It's too late. So you got to be depressed and then end up counseling and commit suicide and all that.
Toy!
I mean, I'm saying there's a lot of issues, about this relationship do's and don'ts, because a lot of people are doing it the wrong way.
Okay, so the do seems to have less, but it seems to be all-encompassing.
Yeah, I know.
To always to spend time to share and experiences.
I can be a therapist.
I think so too, actually. And to always express your emotions.
Yes,
Never take for granted that they know.
Yes, and don't lie.
Don't lie.
Because when you lie, when she finds out or he finds out, then you do tell another lie to cover up this lie.
Right.
And it never ends.
So don't even go down that road.
Don't even go down that
So
road.
Kumar, you don't ever lie ever?
I do. But I do white lies.
Ah.
You don't tell if you have a relationship, you don't tell 100%. You still have your secrets,
Okay.
So as long as the secrets are clean secrets.
Okay.
I mean, I am a, what do you call that? Monogamy.
Monogamous.
Yes, monogamous. That's the word. And a lot of people don't believe that.
Why?
Because it's Kumar. Kumar is so wild on stage. And a lot of people think I'm Angmo lover or something. And I don't.
Actually, I didn't think you'd be promiscuous.
You see? And because of the fact that we are Leo and we are loud and we are, because being me on stage, a lot of people think off stage I'm exactly the same person on stage, and I'm not.
No, I didn't think so after I saw all the videos, because very serious, huh?
Yeah, I'm conservative in some ways as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think I rounded up the do's.
Yes.
The don'ts were quite self-explanatory.
So how?
Can la.
Can la.
So to round off tonight, thank you so much for coming in. But this
my
is
pleasure.
a question that I ask all the guests. Do you have a love mantra, a principle that you go by when it comes to love that you could share with all of us?
I give all. I give my all. Mariah Carey. Because for someone like me, love is very hard to come by, and sometimes I get carried away. When I give all, I need it back, and I don't get it. But it's the way I am. I give all, and I believe that the best solution is when you give, don't expect anything in return.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, when you expect, that's when you get disappointed, which is very, very awful because we're human. We want something in
True,
return.
yes.
But I think you expect the least, because you are the type to give all. So if the other partner gives you a little, take that as that's all.
Control your expectations.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing with us.
No problem.
It's been really fun.
Yay.
And don't forget to catch Kumar once again Fridays and Saturday nights at 3 Monkeys Cafe from 11 p.m.
Orchard Towers.
At Orchard Towers. Monday nights at Hard Rock Cafe.
11 p.m. And Wednesdays at Holland Village at 8 p.m.
At 3 Monkeys
Three
Cafe.
Monkeys.
All right, can go catch him and say hello. Don't be shy to come up. I think some people might be a bit intimidated, right?
Of course.
But don't be shy.
Yes.
He's very approachable. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure.
Pillow Talk with Yaz on Class 95's Love Songs.